Welcome back to the video. My name is Harold. Today is Thursday, March 19th, and in today's video, we'll just be going over how I was able to make $1,000 trading ES futures today. So, today is my first time ever making $1,000. I've never had a four-figure day. I've had it like in evals, but that doesn't really count. So, for the first time in my life, I actually had a four-figure day. Let's go. Very, very proud of myself, especially after just all the back testing, all the due diligence I've been doing recently after losing a lot. But just going into the trade, so yeah, $1,000.71, 21 points captured, 2.46 R multiple realized, and we were in the trade for about 21 minutes. It was not a breakout trade, it was a reversal trade. So going into the plan, in the morning we saw that price was unable to create new highs. And then we were breaking down out of this value area low. So this area right here, 66.23, is actually a range low. Like maybe the past 3 or 4 months, it's a low point of the range. So I was expecting a reversal here, but we didn't know where this bounce would happen, right? Or if price would keep going, or if it would just continue. We didn't know where. So just thinking about yesterday and what I was talking about yesterday, I needed to simplify my levels, not have so many things on my chart. So I'm just sticking to the previous day value area low. So I said if price was able to come to this level, test it, show signs of weakness, and I was looking for a trade back into 66.23-ish. So we ended up doing just that. Right, I ended up taking the trade here at 66.47 and taking my profits at 66.25. This funded account has a consistency rule of 40%, so I got to make sure not to go too crazy, or else I most likely would have held a little bit longer, especially because I'm trailing with the structural stop. But yeah, so we took the trade here. We actually ended up getting a really good opportunity here as well, but I was not on the charts anymore. This was like an A++ setup. It was a very, very good setup, but I didn't see it, and we already won on the day, so no need to worry too much about it. So going into the footprint chart, we are looking at the 2-minute chart right here. So initially we broke with high volume, right? We broke the previous high of day, and then we showed signs of weakness here. So we showed signs of weakness showing lower volume, right? And a decrease in volume, and then we show signs of absorption over here and aggressive selling. This was not good enough for me because my key level was up here at 66.56. So I needed to see even more signs of confirmation before entering this trade. If we weren't completely at the key level and we weren't getting full confirmation, so that was just not enough for me. But as price attempted to break this high again, we were unable to fully close above the high, and we get absorbed, right? And on increase in volume, which is our first sign of weakness. And then on the next candle, we just get a full decrease in volume showing weakness. A doji plays out right over here as well, right? This is a doji. And I ended up getting into the trade right over in this area. And I ended up setting my stop at these highs. So what ended up fully confirming it for me was this trade right, or this play right over here. Price attempted to break higher, strong volume, we see imbalances form, showing that there is an imbalance of buyers, but we get shut down immediately and we close below. This to me signals that this imbalance was actually exhaustion from the buyers. The rest of the buyers got exhausted out of the trade. And if we scroll into the 5-minute real time, the area that I entered at, we actually see what? An increase in volume here, increase in volume when we break the level, and then a decrease in volume as we attempt to break higher during the absorption. So price gets absorbed, We even get delta divergence, right? Positive 2.99 delta, but a negative candle. And we get CVD divergence. So here CVD is moving upwards and the price is actually moving downwards. That is a form of divergence, and that shows a lot of weakness in the market, usually pointing towards a reversal. And then, of course, my final sign of confirmation after I was in the trade was more absorption, aggressive selling stepping in, and just closing even below where my entry was. So, yeah, I'm just, not trying to complicate things too much. My process is already somewhat simple, but I just wanted to simplify it even more. Just looking into this level right now, we only have the previous monthly value area high and low, just because this is a new contract, right? It's the start of a new contract, so we don't have as much data on it for the past week, so I just used the previous month and then just the previous day value areas. And then I'm taking into consideration the previous day POC, as well as, like the high volume nodes that are important, but it's not that many levels, like no more supply and demand for me, no more pre-market, post-market levels. Just being more objective on my planning and not having so many things to think about or focus on when I'm actually making my plan, and just having a clear plan for the day, but knowing that I can use my feel and my intuition that I've developed with my strategy to be able to execute at a higher level, because the market does not move in ABC XYZ, right? Using like the Fibonacci, for example, if the market were to retrace in that form 30, 50, 75%, whatever, exactly like that, then everyone would be rich, right? So you can't, I'm, I'm just learning that I can't be so rigid with everything I do in trading, but I have to have some sort of structure and then use my intuition around that structure. So that is it for the day. I don't really have too many other things to talk about. I'm glad that I was able to share this moment with you guys, my first ever four-figure day. Thank you so much to the people who are subscribed. Thank you to the people who are watching. I hope that we can make many more memories together, and thank you for just coming along the journey. It's been really fun just making a lot of videos these days. So that is it for the day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.